Hi, everybody. It's Jugando. Welcome to the show. Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Jeter on at first, nobody out. And that is out of play. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. In the dirt. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. That's way outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
2-1's the count.
That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Two walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2
Runners
balls,
at
1
first
strike.
and second with 1 gone. That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Count full.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Manny Machado now. And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
That's a ball. That's down.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
That one ripped. And foul ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
3-1.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Nolan Ryan. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, number 4. And a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Pitches in the dirt, and a count 2-1. That one at triple digits. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So here's Robert now. There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one.
2 strikes.
This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started in half. Up to hit.
Now pitching, Lucas Airtag.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
1 strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. 1 away. So digging in, Bill Mazeroski. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. That one misses.
That's down.
And it's 2-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Ryan back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Three and 1.
Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione, late on that fastball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Ryan over to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. Just missed. Ersig, a 6'2" righty, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Up the middle. And he's safe at first.
He beat it.
Now batting.
So up next, Roman Anthony. Struck out swinging his first time.
Now pitching.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order come.
And that chance handled. More for 1. And that's all they'll get.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ramirez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. In the dirt. That one misses.
That's out.
3-1 now. Anthony leads off first with 1 away.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now Jack Caglione. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And the slider just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in, stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good.
Line drive, base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
Out to center. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit, right side. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Ian Happ bops one out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Kimbrel, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Draws the walk there.
Take your base, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So a man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4.
That's inside.
Off the plate, inside. Now 2-0. Well, he's been good for the most part. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. And now, Derek Jeter. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Anthony up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Up and in, and the count is 2-0. And that one missing low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Slapped foul. There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Jack Caglione now at the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here comes Manny Machado. Inside, just missed. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there.
1-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This one in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. That misses,
got a full count.
and it's a full count. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Leading off for the Dragons, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Nasty pitch right there. And we are underway. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The shortstop takes the ball. Started after it, appeal to third, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Brooks Lee. They say it went. Martinez. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Scott Rowland, the next to hit. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. That one at triple digits.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and now 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now it's Juan Soto.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill, Roger Clemens.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Anthony.
Roman Anthony, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the runner holds.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now Jack Caglione. Ball one there.
1-0.
Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. Martinez back to work. Adell in his 4th year, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw and keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty, and here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Machado. Strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Francisco Lindor
Leading
comes up
off
to the
for
plate.
Los Angeles, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Strike in the inside corner. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Yelich at the dish. Right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ozzie.
Man at first with one gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. Yelich dives back in. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one blasted deep to right. Anthony raging back towards the wall. Way back, out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. And it's fouled away. Next offering down in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now Machado up here. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Machado.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. To third. Handled by Machado. Jump throw. And they get the out. Back in the Bronx. Our starter in this one, Mick Abel. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that.
The tag, and he's out. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Base knock right field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just off the inside edge. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. And now it's Manny Machado. And a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Machado is out, and that is that. Top of the second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Swung on, belted, way back there. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tim Raines getting ready to hit.
Hey.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air out to center. Griffey on his horse. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. One out and a runner at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The run scores from third. It's 3-2. That one lifted to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
And there's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Raines in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ian Happ up to hit. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. And Ian swings through it. One out, bases empty. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Bill Mazeroski will hit next.
Mazeroski.
And misses inside. And that's in the dirt.
That's down.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the
2
cheese
balls,
on that
2
one.
strikes.
Yelich running hard. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back in New York. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Christian Yelich. Priester back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. He's got it. One down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That's too low. 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Adam Dunn. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one to first,
foul ball.
and foul ball. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. That one misses in the dirt. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there. It tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Jonah Heim. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Slings it across.
The batter,
one gone,
2.
bottom of the 3rd inning.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. No balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. Lindor. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Number 19.
Roman Anthony digs in now.
Anthony.
Just missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, onto the fourth. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Manny Machado.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Machado.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Right through there, got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. At the plate, Mickey Mantle doubled in his first AB. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Bottom 4, and now here is Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
This one in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Grounds one to short. Lindor. In the dirt. Nice pick. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1.
Happ.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill.
And at first, Bill Mazeroski now at the plate. Finds his way through, base hit. Happ on his way to third.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Mantle sizes this one up. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines.
Tim Raines.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. Runner at third, nobody out. Jason Varitek will hit next.
Ball.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground, right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
That one drilled left field. Happ ranging back on it. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Mazeroski throw on to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Now here is Derek Jeter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Just off the inside edge.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Got him looking. And now 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
So digging in, Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now the DH spot, Manny Ramirez. This to third. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Priester back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Happ sizing this one up, squeezes it, and a quick out number 1. Next to hit, Adam Dunn. Dunn in his 14th season, 24 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting at first. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Dunn, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Ground ball to the right side. On to first. They get the out on Marte.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Move to second, and he's back in easily. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye
That's a
there.
ball.
Popped up. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2 now. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in safely. Now a pop-up on the infield. Jeter. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Caglione.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him swinging. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
This one in the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swings through that one for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top of inning number
Leadoff
7.
for Los
Now it's the
Angeles.
switch hitting
The left
outfielder,
fielder,
Tim
Tim
Raines.
Raines.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. Priester checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but
Runner takes off. Swinging a foul straight back. Roll to short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, now double play. Just got it there in time. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side. Mazeroski. Out number 3. And we're back. To the batter now, Jonah Heim. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And down to shortstop, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, Roman Anthony. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Now here is Manny Ramirez. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Tying run at the plate. Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Jack Caglione digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he...
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Got him. And that's the first out. And now the DH, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. There's a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Manny Machado. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The other way, and a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. A massive home run. It's 5-4. So up next, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Bill Mazeroski now at the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. The string with the changeup struck him out. Now a chance for Jonah Heim. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit. This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the 9th if you don't tie it up in this 8th.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Williams back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I'll
tell you what, He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here comes Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And that's outside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the dirt, ball 2. He was late there, strike 1.
2-1.
And Manny gets a piece.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that one fouled off. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And he pops up the bunt. Throws to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this.
That's ripped into the outfield. He boots it around third. He scores to tie it up. Cut off. Now a play home. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Six-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. it.